Torrey Maldonado's first novel is Secret Saturdays, a book inspired by the struggles of the students at the Brooklyn Public School at which he has taught for nearly 10 years. Maldonado was born and raised in the Red Hook projects of Brooklyn, but overcame the poverty and violence of his upbringing and went on to earn a BA in sociology from Vassar College and then a master's degree in educational administration at Baruch College. Prior to Maldonado's career at his Brooklyn Public School, he trained teachers and administrators to run conflict resolution programs. Thanks for being here, Torrey.
Secret Saturdays is about friendship between two adolescent males, and both boys, like a lot of adolescents, they try to project this front of perfection, that they're perfect. And what we all know is that no one's perfect. Well, these two boys, even though they're best friends, they're hiding some secrets from one another, and the relationship changes as a result of it. One boy is starting to reflect on that change, and this is what he says. I thought about Ma and how she talks about boys in our housing projects being hard. Maybe Sean kept the truth inside because he was so used to pretending nothing was wrong with him. Ma hated it when I hid things from my guy friends. Maybe this was why. Ma, I asked, you mind if I go to my room? Go ahead, sweetie. I laid back in my bed and I started thinking about Sean. Maybe Sean's a fake friend, I thought. Maybe he's not. Maybe I should forgive him. I kept going over the situation again and again like a dog chasing its tail. I couldn't decide if Sean was a fake friend or worth forgiving. I also couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. I fell into a deep sleep and I had a wild dream. Ma knocked on my door. Your dad's here to see you, she said. For a second, I didn't believe her. What? I asked. Your father. He's here. A man's voice grunted, and I knew it was my father. It was as if my body took over. I couldn't think. And right then, any bad feeling I had for my father flew right out the window. I jumped out of bed with the quickness. I tried turning the doorknob, but it wouldn't twist. I can't open the door, I yelled. Open it for me. Just turn the knob, Ma said. I tried again, using all the strength I had. Ma, it's stuck, I shouted, kicking the door. Open this door. Well, I heard my father's voice say, it's his fault. If he doesn't see me, I'm leaving. Dad, I started crying, it's not my fault. Boogers started pouring out of my mouth. Stay, don't leave, it's not my fault. Bye, my father said to my mother. I won't be back. The door to our apartment slammed and Ma locked it. I got so mad that I grabbed my computer and I slammed it into pieces on the floor. I wanted to see my father more than anything. Whatever I could touch, I threw and I broke. I grabbed my baseball bat, I swung everywhere. Bits of broken toys, shattered plastic from CD cases and other things flew all over. Then out of nowhere, a voice asked me, that was your pops? It's good you didn't see him. He's not who you think he is. The voice came from my full-length mirror. I slowly walked over to it. Who I saw bugged me out. It was Sean. Sean was my reflection. I slowly lifted my hand in the same way Sean lifted his. He made every move I did. I was Sean. Sean was me. I stepped back from the mirror. I fake stuttered to throw him off. What? But Sean spoke exactly like me. You in there? We both said. Sean started laughing. What you expect? You and me are the same. They don't want us. I got so mad at what he said, I swung my bat at the mirror and shouted curses. No matter how many pieces I broke the mirror into, Sean was every reflection. Soon Sean's voice echoed from each shattered piece. You, me, I'm you. You, me, I'm you. The sound of 100 Seans filled the room. In some reflections, Sean was crying. In others, he was laughing or serious. I picked up one piece and it reflected Sean's face melting and looking more like me. His nose and his eyes turned into my nose and eyes. Soon he had my ears and my forehead. It scared me so much that I threw the glass on the floor. The nightmare gave me a bad headache, but it also woke me up. I started to see things differently. Things I didn't see about myself and Sean before.